ModDevLog 3. Um, ship shields have been broken for a bit. They need fixed. That's next in the queue. Some changes to modules and equipment. They have names now and small descriptions. All the equipment have they have weight, so when the actual non-empty modules are equipped, it'll show their weight and coincide with the total weight of the main ship. Should alright, it's on the wrong team. Should be showing up here when equipped. New factory, recolored from the other one. This is now named Parts Factory, and this was renamed Equipment Factory. Parts still work as they did before. The crane will automatically collect them and store them inside of the factory / ship bay in order for them the parts themselves to become viable resources. And right there, that's a bug I'm trying to fix. Resources sometimes they get deleted. I'm not sure why. I believe it's at the end, the last one that is collected, but for the most part it goes smoothly. You can disable the crane in case there are two factories and you need to only have one. But the alternative solution, if the bug persists, will be to do it in the style of the new equipment factory, which will have an indicator like this, and it will have its own tug ship. And in this case, the modules now have the requirement of having one of these tug ships, having already built your equipment ready to go. So if you go over here, fit this on, we'll increase the weight and it will send the tug ship back. And if you remove the weapon, it will do the opposite and spawn a new tug ship in order for you to either store your existing weapon or fit something new. This allows you to preserve your equipment. So even if you get new things that you want to fit on, you don't lose them permanently. Might be options for a building just for storage. But currently the parts factory do not use these, but they can, and that might be the best solution for building new ships. Because right now the way it works is you get all the materials you need, and once you have all the materials, the crane itself sends them all to the factory, and then you're able to send it down. But as I said, there are some bugs, so sometimes does not like to work, and I might have to replace these with the other ones. But yeah, this normally the way this works is you have to build it from all the parts. And once it's done, its empty hole will be ready. Not ready, but waiting, and it will fill up the slot so other ships cannot refit while it's building. And you still require a core, which you get some at the start of the game. And you take the core, you tell it to go into the ship. Now you have a new ship, and you can start refitting it right away. As you can see, the equipment says you need to have the equipment nearby to fit. It's out of range. If you put it just into range, you can refit. It takes the equipment, sends them back, despawns them. You can do a bit of an exchange here. So if you want one ship to have something, switch it out with another ship. Pull it out from one ship, and then you put it into the other one. Very smooth exchange. The only problem I have still is consistency with the crane, because it seems to delete a resource every now and then. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm not sure why. Other than that, progress is going good. The systems will be workable with all ship types, no matter their differences and compositions. Smaller ships follow certain patterns. It's significantly improved from previous iterations. The smaller ships, called macro ships, do not have equipment, so they tend to die quicker, and they're more replaceable, therefore cheaper. And there's also an NPC and NPC spawner called the Raiders and the Raider Nest. The Raider Nest will spawn on one of the maps, and it will create these guys, and they have a random logic in wandering around. They will drop experience for the player to level up. The function of the level up is to be determined. And as you can see, these guys have updated logic in which they strafe around an opponent and stay around a specific range. So do their brothers, the bulls. And the bulls will have a special modification to them that they can use to change their damage type, and they get close to the base. Since they don't use modules, they will change this based on a need per function basis. So it'll be instant. You don't have to worry about you have any equipment. You just change the configuration and their stats will change. And it'll cover the 3 main damage types: energy, kinetic, and explosive. Also, as you can see here, the Raider Nest, it's damaged, but only temporarily. It will go on a cooldown for about 45 seconds, and then start again. It's good for farming XP, and since the neutral base will never truly die, it will only take time to respawn. And these guys can actually get out of hand pretty quickly if no players pay attention to them on since they're neutrals, and you're allowing them to spawn a lot. Their damage starts to add up if they get close in range, but sometimes they can be passive because their movement logic is completely random. And that's about it for recent updates. Like I said, shields have been broken. I'm trying to fix that. That's one of the last things that I need to fix before I can start getting the game going, because I have the equipment builder, the parts builder, the ship builder, and pretty much all of the basics, including the resource spawns on the main map. And all I need to do is touch up on the core fundamentals of a lot of the equipment, and it will be ready soon.